Alright everybody, welcome back to the vlog. My name is Matthew. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at MSJ_4times or at Sheila Productions. And today we're going to be replacing the shift linkage bushing on the Trailblazer. Since it went out, the car doesn't shift into gear unless I go under there and move the shifter manually. I can put the linkage on the shifter, but it does end up sliding out, so I can use it for maybe like 1 or 2 gear shifts before it goes out. Let's get into it. Like I said, I was able to put the car in here by moving the shifter manually. So what I did was, when I pulled into my car, I drove straight, I reversed, it worked, but I couldn't quite get this angle that I'm parked at right now, so I had to move forward. Perfect. As soon as I put it in reverse again, the linkage slipped off, so I had to go in there and throw it back on. So I just want to see if I can show you guys what exactly it's doing. Hopefully it doesn't do it. Okay, so that worked really smooth. Go ahead and adjust the car, put it in the driveway. Okay, that worked good. Alright. So I can shift up and down just fine. You see now the linkage just came undone. So as I'm shifting, that's not going anywhere. As soon as I put it in park, it will not it will no longer go into gear at all, so you're kind of stuck. So this is what happened when I was doing it the first time. I was in drive, and then it kind of just flew forward with no effort, just like that. Now it's in park. Now I can't move it out, and now it's still in second because I was playing with it. That's just because I'm low on air right now, so I can't take it out. So good thing my eBay works really well. Now I have to turn off the car. I can still take off the key. E-brakes working overtime right now. But let me put some blocks under the wheel, some big ass rocks or something, and I'll show you what it looks like. So there's the front of the car, right there, back of the car, motor, transmission pan. This is the linkage that came undone. So the car is currently stuck in second because obviously I can't shift it because this popped off. But what I'll do is a little bit of force, it goes right up in there. So what I've been doing, I just toss it on there for a little bit, and then it slowly just pops right back off. But this little plastic piece, this one broke, so now I gotta see if I get a, I think it's a 15mm bolt right up in there, and see if I could take that off, unscrew it so I could take this off. And then I know it's plastic all the way around. I have a replacement piece, and let's see if I could just pop it in. If not, I can see if I can kind of do it under here. Might take some time, but this is what went out. Bought a piece from O'Reilly's for 12 bucks plus tax, like $14 or whatnot. That's hella hot. I just burned myself. But yeah, just popping it on and off. So let's see if I can take that off. Also note, this is an all-wheel drive model, so I do have this shaft right here that goes to the front diff. Yeah, so this kind of makes it challenging to get that one bolt out. If you have a rear-wheel drive model, obviously so much more room, you have all that space. So now I got to figure out if I could just slide one in there, or maybe get an extension and go on this side. But let me take that out. All right, so I just got this bolt loose. But side note, I had to move the shifter all the way back to first gear in order for it to come undone, and it's not held on by a lot of pressure, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I tried to do it in drive or park, and immediately just shifted all the way back, gave it a little bit more force. And now it's loose, so let me go ahead and take this off. All right, I ended up getting the bolt off, but for some reason I cannot remove this actual part. I wanted to put this on a bench really quick and see if I could punch this piece out. But unfortunately, I can't take this out. I don't know why it's stuck. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the bolt back on, but that's not gonna stop us yet. So if you look at this, it is two components. It's this piece that's ready through this middle bar, and then it is the plastic piece that I currently just removed. So what I'm gonna do is, the kit that I bought came with a piece that looked like this and two other components that look like this. If I could just fit that on this component, there's no need for me to remove this. So let me see if the replacement one I got actually works. All right, so this is exactly what I bought from O'Reilly's. Here's the part number right up there. It comes with two orange pieces, and this is essentially the piece that's currently on there. Then it comes with like these two little white clear pieces, translucent pieces, and this is very similar to this guy right here. So hopefully one of these works. If not, I kind of makeshift it to work. And just for the record, there is a company out there who makes a metal version of this. The piece that's on there right now kind of looks like metal, which is weird. It should all be plastic, similar to this right here. But there's a company out there who makes a metal version, and they sell it for like, I think it's 29 bucks or 30 bucks, including tax and shipping. That, you know, fits right into it. You do kind of like shave some stuff off, but stuff like this will never happen again. So I did order that, so this is only temporary. But the other cars in the shop, obviously I'm not talking about the Chevelle's right here. My other cars inside the shop, that's getting worked on. So I am driving this again every day. So I needed to get me from A to B, and I got to go to work in like an hour. So let's see if I can get this done. All right, so we got this all the way in park, obviously, because it only fits when it's in park. I can't push this back for some reason. Oh, that's because obviously it's part of the shift linkage, or the shifter. Obviously it's not moving out of park, it won't move. So what we're gonna do is just pop this in on the other side. Kind of have to force it in there. You might need some pliers to really squeeze that in, so let me do that really quick. All right, so this piece does not actually fit inside. Starting right here, it's just too large to go inside. So what I'm doing to this one is grabbing a little box cutter knife and slowly chipping at it. I'm gonna trim away a little bit and then keep putting it inside, see if it'll fit. If not, start, you know, tearing away a little bit more. I tried to force it in there, but like I said, it's just way too big to fit. So I'm gonna cut off a little bit all the way around, see if it fits, and then take it from there. All right, and I got it in there. Just need to throw that bolt back on. Seems pretty sturdy for now. Still want to put the metal one on there whenever I do get a chance to do that, or whenever it actually does come in. Keep in mind, I did have to trim a lot of this, not only this edge right here, but also this edge. See how it's a little bit wider? There you guys can see. But that edge as well. So this one in here right now looks nothing like this no more. You can probably tell it looks all like chipped away and whatnot. I just used, as I said, a box cutter to file this down. Then I noticed it was still sticking out ever so slightly like that. It wasn't really latching on. As soon as I got it all the way in there, and trust me, it took me a fucking while to get all that in there. Maybe like 10 minutes, but 10 minutes at chipping away at the same thing, trying to force it in place, is a fucking long time. But it's pretty sturdy. Don't want to play around with it too much. But I'm gonna keep this inside my car just in case. Just happened again. Obviously we got the metal one coming in, coming around. So let's see how it goes. Let me go ahead and put on that bolt, and that's pretty much it. All right, now we're in park. Let's see if it works. All right, just as I expected. Let's park really quick. All right, I'm gonna test it throughout the day and see what's going on. All right, everybody, that's pretty much it for this video. You know, when I first got the Trailblazer, reading the forums, trying to see common issues, that was one of them. And surprisingly, it took this long to pop up. I have about just over 175,000 miles on it. It just went out, and I think it went out when I hit a big bump. Like, it looked red, like fragile, and looked like obviously old, yellow, cracking and whatnot. I think it was just that big bump that I hit that caused it to actually snap. But as you can tell, that's the part I got from O'Reilly's. You look at it on the internet, it says it fits. I thought it was just gonna be plug and play, but clearly it wasn't the exact fit, so I had to trim some of it off and whatnot. But actually, I didn't even read the instructions. It might have said, you know, trim some of the black material off from the actual shift linkage. Who knows? Or maybe it just didn't fit and I had to trim some more. I didn't read the instructions, but it's on there. It works. Like I said, it's just a band-aid solution until I get the Meta one. That's what I really want to put on, and that will guarantee that it won't break again. It won't like get old, rock, road. But yeah, that's it for this video. If it helps you out, great. I knew what it was exactly when I threw my car into park and it just flew forward and whatnot. But yeah, I'm already late for work, so let me head out there. Till next time.